What's up, everybody? Comic Scholars here, about to check out the Justice League official Comic-Con trailer. So let's check it out.
Hey, we just did Wonder Woman. That's going to be in the link below. So let's go back to back. Justice League.
There is a stranger who comes to this village from the sea. He comes in the winter when people are hungry and brings fish. He comes on the king tide. That was last night. Talk. I believe that an enemy is coming from far away.
You see what eyes he had?
I'm looking for warriors. This stranger. Others like
that wasn't
him.
water he was drinking.
No.
I'm building an alliance to defend us. It's very important that I see this man.
Alright.
Barry Allen. Bruce Wayne.
No detective work.
Said that like it explains why there's a total stranger sitting in the dark in my second favorite chair.
He said he'll fight with us?
More or less.
More or more less?
Probably more or less.
He said no.
He said no.
Look, man.
Is that the
I don't
suit
know
right
who you
there?
That's the
are,
suit.
But
He's
whoever
staring
you're
at
looking
it.
for,
Alright, so how fast you gotta be going to slow everything down?
With him not even moving.
So we got blue lightning. Some comics you see yellow, some red, but that's just one of the colors from the Speed Force.
He's got a couple suits in the back.
Yeah, I see that.
So you're fast.
that feels like an oversimplification.
I'm putting together a team. People with special abilities. You see, I believe enemies are coming.
Stop right there. I'm in.
You are? Just like that?
Yeah, I need friends.
Great.
Can I keep this?
Oh,
Man.
she loves that shockwave.
I heard about you. Didn't think you were real. I'm real when it's useful.
I still can't get over his voice. It's freaking amazing.
Arthur Curry. I hear you can talk to fish.
Hey, you can talk to fish. So this one was basically for what? All the fans at Comic-Con to keep the contract going for Warner Brothers.
Yeah, it was just pretty much what I gathered was it's for the execs and making them feel good and
I mean,
And-
it was nowhere near the quality of Wonder Woman's trailer.
No, not at all.
No, this is just
This is like a quick fix, this like throw a band-aid on it real quick, which I mean, it wasn't bad, but you could once you take a step back, you see it for what it really is. It's just, just to satisfy the Comic-Con fans real quick to let them know that, DC is still here regardless of, what you guys say or, we hear what you guys say.
or the 800 million that BVS made and that it was a story flop and all that stuff. They're still going to make their movies.
Exactly.
People who didn't like it or would say, oh, it needs to be this and that, they're still going to give up their money and go sit in the theater. So I'm excited for what I saw. It looks like they're kind of giving you some of that humor side. I know for a fact that's not Zack Snyder. That's the WB exec saying, let's throw a little bit of this in there, and then we'll probably have a better chance at getting that 1 billion.
Yeah.
So,
Well, my thing is, talking about Batman, Bruce Wayne, it's okay that he's, kind of recruiting fellow Justice League members, but I just feel like it's really out of character.
it's out of character, and we don't see him doing that as much in the comics. The only reason why this fits is because he was the only one that stumbled across them as far as breaking into Lex Luthor's hard drive. I mean, had it been somebody else, they would have just been ratted out,
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, we saw in Justice League War, he wasn't looking for them. They just happened to come together. Excuse me, and they just, became a team as they were successful in their endeavors. But
And see, I feel like right when at the end of BVS, it seems like Batman like kind of lightened up too.
Yeah, he lightened up definitely, and he said it at the end of the movie. He says, I failed him in life and in death. I think once that happened, something changed within him, and he's not going to be using guns.
No.
He's not going to be using their guns against them. He's just going to be done the way we've always known and loved Batman. Even though I love the Dark Knight Returns method, but I think it's going to be easier on fans.
Yeah.
For his
I mean,
method.
I really like the dark and brooding to himself Batman.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes he's mean and sometimes, you know, he's not. But this one is just, I guess for cinematic purposes, you know, he's a little lighthearted and stuff like that. I like the Batman that's always got a plan going.
And so it's like he said, the scene when he was talking to Cyborg, I'm real when it's useful.
Yeah.
You know, and that's when his realness is going to come out of that
Exactly.
gutter. And I like Cyborg. You kind of hear that system
That
kind of
stat,
thing
yeah.
in his voice, that he's connected to the grid all the time. So
I mean, me personally, I'm not a fan of Cyborg at all. You know, unless I could, you know, write him myself. But it is refreshing and it is nice to see him actually, you know, on the big screen.
that's true. That's true. Now, what did Flash dodge? There was a red beam that came at him, so there can need to be Superman, maybe not knowing who he is, or Darkseid.
Or him testing his abilities. Now, if that was the Omega Beam, I mean,
It would have followed him. or
yeah, it
something,
would have
right?
followed him, and it would have been like longer. I mean, and everything that the Omega Beam has been in, you know, it's like, you know, so it's not just a straight. I mean, it could have been Clark, you know, testing his abilities, and like, you know, he got there super fast, and he's not, you know, used to that, and he just shot off a beam, and he's just like, oh snap.
Yeah,
you know?
because I think Superman's going to be in this. He's going to come back. He's just in regeneration mode right now, and it's going to be towards the end
Yeah.
of the film. Kind of like if you've seen, what's that, YouTube, he's a raccoon or something like that.
Rocket Raccoon?
No. He makes animations for different things. So
Oh, okay.
he did one called Justice League Invincibles, and it was Superman showed up at the end and
Okay.
saved the day. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. But that could be the case for Superman's return.
See, what I'm hoping is at the end of Justice League, well, not like super end, but like, you know, all hell is breaking loose, and Kal-El just he's here, and he's the one that we need to lead this. You know,
In the black suit, too.
exactly. You know, got a beard going.
And it's very possible for him to be in a black suit.
You know,
I mean, that scout ship, we know that it arrived from Kara,
Yeah.
from the prequel comics of Men of Steel. And her whole team had black suits on, including General Zod's team had black suits. So there's some suits in there, some spares. I'm pretty sure he's going to go there. That's where home is pretty much, that's his home away from home with the destroyed planet. He's probably going to go there once he gets out.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I want to see a Superman who is sure of himself. You know, who is comfortable and who is, you know, I'm here. Let the Justice League form and let's do this.
Yeah, and let Wonder Woman train him.
Exactly, because I see it as
Or Batman.
yeah, I see it as Batman. He's gonna get everybody together, yeah, and he's gonna you know, maybe train everybody and get all their technology and stuff like that going. But I feel like once Superman actually gets there, you know, Batman's gonna just take a back seat, which is fine with me. And then, you know, you got the Last Son, who is just
Yeah, and I'm hearing online that as far as this teaser, they're like, "Where's Green Lantern?" Like, come on, you guys. Jeff John confirmed there's gonna be 3. So, and he's probably not gonna show up in part 1. Probably gonna show up, or the 3 of them are gonna show up in part 2. Then you get the entire corps too for it.
and and this is like we said, this is just a little Comic-Con teaser. You know, this is something that they just threw together just to shut everybody up and get them talking at the same time.
Yeah. But all right, guys, we can go forever. We're going a little bit long, but leave your comments down below. Tell us what you think. See you.
See you guys.
Arthur Curry. I hear you can talk to fish.